Hey folks, Rachel here with Newport Beach Trauma Therapy, certified life coach and psychotherapist. I want to talk a little bit today about social media and relationships, not about dating apps and how to find the perfect partner online. That's a great one too. But today I want to go over what the impact is of social media on the relationship that you're in right now. Research has shown, some studies have found, that the more time folks are engaging in social media or on their phones, the higher percentage of relationship dissatisfaction they're reporting. So meaning the more time you're on your phone, the more unhappy you are with your partner. Now, I am not here to tell you to sell your phones, delete your apps. I do think that we need to be mindful of the impact it can have on how we view our partner and what we're doing in our relationships. So some of the real biggies that pop up a lot are when we're scrolling and we're getting stuck in Reels or TikToks or any other space where surveys are coming up that ask, is your partner meeting your needs? Are you satisfied? Is this a good match? Is he a narcissist? Is she spending too much time with her friends? Now, if there are some serious issues and these resonate, then go get some professional help and don't diagnose your partner by yourself, but really investigate what's going on. If it's just inciting curiosity into an otherwise really happy partnership or happy enough, then ask yourself, what's the purpose? What is my goal? Is this to further my connection with my partner, or is it going to move me away from them? And flip side, the inverness is that we look at these posts where relationships are blissful and idyllic, and we think, why isn't my relationship looking like that? Why aren't we frolicking on the beach all day long? Well, quite frankly, nobody is. These are 2 to 3 minutes of a person's day or week, and they're showing you the best side, which is great, and it shows you what it could be. But I promise you, that's not the whole picture. It's not possible to be in a rich, fulfilling relationship without conflict, sorrow, negotiation, joy. It runs all the spectrums. And what makes it a connection is that you're navigating those together and you're working through them. So if you're comparing yourself online, stop. And those are 2 of the really big ways that it can affect our mindset with our partner. There are some subtle ways in which social media can impact our partnerships or our relationships that we may not even notice or be aware of. One is the idea that while we're on social media or while we're on our phones, we're missing opportunities for connection, whether our partner is reaching out to us or we're reaching out to them. If what we're doing while we're at dinner or while we're watching television is we're scrolling and we're doing these 2 things at once, we're missing the time that maybe you would be talking to somebody, and not deep or major life decisions, just the idle chit chat of the day that spurs that relationship to have deeper, richer content. And you're also missing the opportunity to do other things, maybe like take a walk or play a game or cook dinner together, whatever it might be. Again, not telling you to put your phone down, but I am saying be mindful of maybe when it's getting in the way of things that you could be doing as a couple where you're both present and engaged. Another space, which I'm sure everybody's going to roll their eyes at and everybody's aware of, is jealousy and insecurities that pop up around relationships when we're scrolling. In the olden days, for anybody who remembers, and maybe we still do a little bit of it, we used to look through our partner's desk sometimes, the console of their car. If we saw a piece of paper, we might read it, just out of curiosity, not necessarily distrust. Social media has opened the gates on that one, and we can spend all day long looking at who are they following, who are their friends, why are they still talking to that person, what kind of things are they shopping for. Stop. It's not going to spur your relationship further. And if you've got some serious questions, ask your partner, set some ground rules around it, or ask yourself, is this just fear talking, or am I trying to avoid something else? But you're not going to get a resolution around your partnership looking through who they're following. It will, at the very least, require a conversation. And then the last one is super minor, but it pops up also, is the idea of posts and what are the rules as a couple around what you post and what's acceptable to post. Oftentimes one partner is way more private than the other person, and so they get upset if there's too many posts of them in it, or they don't get clarity about what they look like. They don't get like to edit it themselves, and they're upset about it. So making sure that you have ground rules in your relationship around that can be really important. Again, guys, not here in a nutshell to tell you to get rid of your social media or to tell you to delete apps or to get rid of your phone. I do think it's a cautionary tale and a warning that we have to be really careful and intentional of how we want to use it. And is it going to spur our relationship to a place that we want, or is it going to get in the way of love and connection and really getting to know a person? I have seen social media damage some really healthy, happy relationships. I've seen it fracture some more fragile ones. And more importantly, I've also seen it nip some potential partnerships in the bud, because before they even get off the ground, we start digging and looking for reasons it's not going to work or flaws. And you don't get the opportunity to show the person who you are and vice versa, or get to know that person on their own merits. So that's it. For today. If you all have any thoughts or ideas or your own experiences, I would love to hear from them about them in the comments below. Thanks.